I got articles. And
Really?
then, yeah, only like I worked for a day. I
Now
literally
you
worked
give us
for
the
a day.
tea. Please give us
I
the
worked.
tea.
Say I got a job, and she's like very happy. And then I go to the firm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good lord! And then I get there, and like I walk into there's like an office for candidate attorneys.
Okay.
So when I get there, there's this feeling of people here are depressed.
Okay.
And then and you're excited. You're new and you're excited. And then you hear comments like, oh, that won't last long. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. And then when I walk into that office for candidate attorneys, there's like a board, like it's a whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the top it says, remember the trail of your lies.
Okay. Trail of your lies. What's
We,
going on?
aren't we supposed to be ethical?
Yes.
The director comes in
Mm-hmm.
and he says that he doesn't have enough attorneys, right? And then he says to us, he wants us to go and represent these clients. I'm like, oh my days, like what's going on now? And then I'm like, we don't have a right of appearance. Like you haven't applied for it,
Sure.
right? And he says, no, you just use my certificate. And then when the magistrate asks you if you have your right of, just say yes. And I said, oh no, I'm not doing this. And I hand in the files, I hand in the robe, and I'm like, bye guys. It was nice knowing you, but I'm not doing this, right? And after that, I was questioned about my religion, whether I belong to certain societies. I was questioned about my political affiliations, but more so I could see looking at the people that worked at the firm that no.
In the start of your career, be selfish with yourself. Ungavumi ngawe.
Ungavumi ngawe.
You know, and I feel like your story is a true reflection of ungavumi ngawe, because also many times when we're being interviewed, we don't interview people back.
Exactly.
You just operate from desperation because you want a job, but you don't realize that that's your opportunity to actually interview these people,
Exactly.
to actually assess if you fit in culture. It is a big thing, you know. I always say to people, for me, career is a very important part of your life because it also impacts how you show up in your family, in other relationships, and all of that. So if you are just taking it because this is what's there, you realize that you impact your whole existence.
It's true.
You know, so I really commend you for that. And
So I got to the point where I wanted to understand, what are the financial advisors doing? And then I asked around and he was like, no, there's this wealth management course. And I'm like, okay, how can I? He's like, no, we can enroll you. It's from Sanlam Academy, right? And then I started learning and understanding it from the advisor's point of view.
so it was never part of your plan. It just became something that you became curious of within your internship.
Yes, I got so curious.
Wow.
And then I started doing research. And then from doing that research, I realized, okay, because I think after that, we changed managers, right?
Sure.
And this lady came in and her email signature, girl.
Was it poor
Girl,
peg?
it was a lot. It was a lot. And she's still the head of legal and compliance.
Okay.
So I was working under her now. She, law graduate, right? And she did her articles and then she got admitted. And then after she got admitted, she didn't stay in practice. She went straight into insurance.